Talking to people at work can be exhausting. The constant pressure to maintain a positive, productive image oftentimes drains you more than the work itself. But what if you could build a way of working that doesn't constantly put you in that position? What if you could make a living in a way that feels calmer, more manageable, and better suited to how you actually operate? In today's video, I will be going over exactly this. I will go over 5 side hustles that require little to no social interaction. The goal isn't to avoid people entirely, but to create a more socially relaxed way of earning that complements your job. We'll be going over a wide variety of jobs, including data annotation, design, and freelancing, so be sure to stick to the end of the video. And for those of you who don't know, my name is Blake and I am the creator of SocialAnxietyHaven.com, a channel that helps people struggling with social anxiety overcome it. When I was 19 years old, I struggled with social anxiety, and it made socializing feel impossible, especially at work. The constant pressure to interact, to come across the right way, and to handle situations I didn't feel ready for ended up making the job harder than the tasks I was supposed to do. So instead of forcing myself deeper into that, I started building side hustles that complemented my job. Doing this didn't just help me make money. It gave me more time to live the life I wanted to live, and a way to function without constantly interacting with other people, which is exactly why I want to show you these options today. So to get right into the video, the first side hustle that I would implement in your life today has got to be freelance writing. About a year ago today, I decided that I was going to write a book on social anxiety. The task was enormous, the writing was intense, and the entire process was extremely introspective. I couldn't afford to spend 8 hours a day socializing with other people and politicking in my own corporation. So I focused on my writing. But what I didn't realize at the time was that I could make money off of the writing that I was producing. Through platforms like Upwork and Fiverr, I learned that I can earn up to $30 an hour writing for other people's blog posts, website, and content. I could actually profit off of the writing that I was creating, and that was super liberating for me at the time, as it complemented my book writing process and it allowed me to stay introspective and allow my imagination to grow. And the same can be said for you. Freelance writing gives people who prefer working alone the time and space to creatively express themselves and actually build something valuable without needing to worry about managing other people. So if you're somebody who's really talented at writing and would like to consider working for someone else and writing for them, then this is something that could actually generate a pretty good sizable income on the side. The main downsides for freelance writing are holding yourself accountable, consistently producing interesting written content, and marketing yourself through various written projects, such as books or online websites. The next side hustle that I would consider is starting your own YouTube channel or blog. This is kind of similar to freelance writing, except in this way you get to promote your own content on your channel or blog rather than helping other people with theirs. It comes with many positives, like self-promotion, freedom of expression, and building an audience, and it's also a really powerful way to sell products and services, especially if they line up with the kind of content you are promoting. However, it's also important to note that money does not come quickly in this field, and it can take years of producing content to make a single dollar. So don't do this option if you want to make quick money. Do it if you are willing to sacrifice your time for an income stream in the future. The third side hustle that I would consider starting is moving into print-on-demand stores. For those of you who don't know, a print-on-demand store is an e-commerce business where you custom design products and a third-party partner prints and ships those products to people who are interested. It's essentially a way for artistic, creative designers to earn money off of their designs for little to no cost at all. Here's how it works. First, select a print-on-demand company to partner with. Companies like Printify, Printful, or Redbubble are strong options for competitive pricing. Next, create designs. Use products like Canva or Photoshop to create art that people would want to buy. Then, choose a sales channel. Connect your print-on-demand company, like Printful or Printify, to an online store like Shopify or Etsy. Next, set up products. Upload your designs to your sales channel and set prices, and etc. And then market and sell your products. It's that easy. Once someone likes your design, they are free to buy it on one of these sales channels, and the company you are partnering with handles all the package and shipping. It's really a win-win for talented designers who need creative space for their work. And it's especially good for people who need some downtime from the hustle and bustle of socializing and want to use their energy for something that they are passionate about. Although this option is really enticing for creative people, it's also important to note the competition involved in this space. Since design is a highly competitive market, if you want to make a good income on this, be sure to treat it as a part-time job rather than just a simple creative hobby. The fourth side hustle that can be surprisingly profitable is directly selling your own products on online stores. Print-on-demand stores can be extremely flexible and easy to work with, but profit upside is limited. When creating your own products to sell, you are the only gatekeeper to your success. There's no platform limiting your margins, no employer capping your income, and no one else deciding how far you can take it. There is, however, intense competition. Marketing and analyzing consumer needs at this point is crucial to create momentum for selling and distributing products. There's no platform limiting your margins, no employer capping your income, and no one else deciding how far you can take it. The other benefit of this is that there is unlimited potential and asymmetric reward. Once you create one single product, you can sell that repeatedly, giving you distribution and marketing. This is a really good option for people who are business-driven and truly believe they can deliver unique value for a specific audience of people. There is, however, intense competition. Marketing and analyzing consumer needs at this point is crucial to create momentum for selling and distributing products. And the last side hustle that I will mention is data annotation, which is the process of labeling data so algorithms can learn from it. Computers don't work like brains. They can't implicitly learn material like we can, so it's up to other humans to feed it the information it needs to function. And this is exactly what data annotation is. It's basically helping a model or algorithm understand the data it has in front of it through the knowledge of other humans. And it comes in many different levels. The first of the two is an entry-level job. This kind of data annotation job includes labeling images, like identifying objects like cars, people, or animals, tagging text categories, like topic classification, and transcribing audio. These kinds of jobs typically pay around the $8 to $20 an hour range. And the second of the two levels is the advanced level. At this point, instead of just labeling an image, you might be drawing precise boundaries around objects, identifying relationships between elements, or working with multi-layered datasets where accuracy matters at a much higher level. In some cases, you're not just labeling what something is, but rather how it behaves or relates to other data points. This is where the work can go from really basic to requiring specialized training, so it depends on how deep you want to go. And unlike entry-level jobs, advanced jobs typically rise to up to $30 an hour. So overall, data annotation is a really easy way to make supplemental income. Because it's so structured and fully online, there's little social interaction, and the pay can be surprisingly good with time and experience. So overall, it's a really strong option for those who want flexible schedules and don't really have the creativity or time to create content or designs online. So there you have it. 5 ways to make money without having to talk to anyone. Whether you're a writer, a designer, a creative, or someone who just wants something easy and structured, there's something on this list for you. Freelance writing and data annotation are great if you want to get started quickly and earn something real in a short amount of time. Print-on-demand stores and selling your own products are better if you're willing to play a longer game and build something that's truly yours. And the YouTube channel or blog route? That's for the ones that are ready to be patient and build something they actually care about, which, if you're watching this, might already be you. If this video resonated with you and you want to learn more about remote jobs that specifically help people with social anxiety, I have a perfect video titled 7 Best Remote Jobs for Social Anxiety that I think will genuinely click for you. It might be the most important thing you watch if you're trying to figure out why you haven't been able to shake this yet. Thanks everyone for watching, and I'll see you all next time.